shit like this. Not because we have to, but because we can.
So the first thing on this Foxbody that we're gonna start with, the inner tubs. And we are gonna mini tub it. So now that this tub's right here, we're gonna end up putting it over here, and this is getting eliminated. So that frame rail is, the tub's gonna go all the way to the frame rail, and we are gonna have a whole lot more room, and these tires are gonna stick in there a whole lot more. I haven't done a mini tub on a Foxbody, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I'm well enough to know that I gotta cut these out. So we're gonna cut the hinge, we're gonna cut that support right there, some more stuff over there. That's gotta go. So let's take it out. Anyways, I started cutting tub out, so I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping and see where my other tubs are gonna go. Pretty sure it's gonna go right up against that frame rail. This is the frame rail right here, so you're gonna gain almost like 5 inches right there, just rubber. So let's go. So I messed my GoPro screen up with the plasma cutter flaring back up at it. So it's $15. I just looked it up, and I will be replacing it very soon. I apologize for the glare in the screen. But we have this frame right here that we notched out for the tire clearance. So I'm gonna show you guys how to box this in, and also we're gonna box the top because this floor is no rigidness whatsoever. It's so thin. So I'm gonna go ahead and box that out. I've already welded the seam back together on the frame all the way around, but that's just thin floor. So I got this plant panel here. I bent it a little bit right where I needed to clearance it. So I'm gonna stick it up in here, and she's clearanced. So I gotta move it up a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and weld that out. Want bead locks for your small tire build? Hit me up. Kaiser aluminum wheels. They're real nice, and we can get you a deal. So I've been busy and I haven't been doing any GoPro. I did drop the fuel cell, had to drop everything out of it, and then I ended up cutting a scab because I need to grind and prep all this for my mini tub. I got both sides of the frame rail box finally for the tire. So I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping out that inner well so I can start fitting my tub. Back inside the Mustang today, S boxes. Cutting that out is not easy. It's some really dirty work, but the end result, it will be like 30 something position adjustable of all the links that you can do in the rear end. So let me just jump on that side. I didn't bother recording this side because I just wanted to see how it was gonna go. Subframe connector I couldn't cut though. I leave that one, so that made it a real pain in the butt. So this guy William that I'm doing this car for, it's his car. He also told me that we're doing the hot side and the cold side on his turbo, so that's gonna be some good news. I'll probably chop that up into 2 separate videos because I'm also wiring this car. We're basically doing the whole car, and I'm not planning on sitting around on it because my homie's got ambitions to run this car here soon. So I gotta turn this shit box into a pretty stang. It's gonna run some numbers. I'm just ready to start building the roll cage. About to show out on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this edge up right here. I would do it on a plasma cutter, but your boy can't cut a straight line to save his life with that thing. I guess I'll put some shades on. But when it comes to a cutoff, well, boy, I got some good luck. Never had any problems knocking on wood. You know I'm surgical with it. I guess I can call this build the quarantine build, because I'm about to do it in 10 days. That's the quarantine Mustang. It's the Corona stain. So I got my Xbox in on the passenger side, and I use the stock alignment to the middle adjuster hole, and that's how I'm gonna line it up. So I did my marks all the way around, and then they gave us brackets or flat bar to weld and box the rest of this out. I'm gonna hop over to the other side, show you what I was working with. So I did have to line this hole up, and I had to grind. I ended up plasma cutting the spot welds out, but there is brackets there that we had to cut, and I have to flush this up to the subframe connector, and I have to clean this side up as well. But all in all, pretty simple, just dirty. So let me get right back at it. So I've been busy all day today. I was using this tool right here, which is pretty fancy. It's a stretcher, and this one right here is a shrinker. I built this little homemade stand, and I sheared this piece of sheet metal off, and I 90'd it, so it's like a piece of angle, but it's thin wall. I got this tub laid up in here, and I got a humongous gap with this kit because they already have them cut out. So I shrank this piece of angle, shrank it and shrunk it to fit the contour of the frame to close up the gap. So I'm gonna finish framing this out and framing that one out, and then I'm gonna weld them out, and then so I had a special guest come by and pay us a visit. Needed a lot of work done on his car. Did a gear change, played with some nitrous and some brakes, got everything all situated. And we also had to do some fiberglass work. We don't want to talk about that, but check this beauty out. This is like the OG 2 Jacks Fast edition. I mean, I'm telling you, this car's been around for 12 years. Dad built this. I was just about knee-high, grasshopper length, you know. Had it throw real nice polish on them big old wheels, boy. Ooh, this thing is beautiful. It looks like the day we got done with it still. Car's a lot of fun. I know I'm probably dirty as hell, but we did the gear swap. I can't describe how loyal a customer is once they get a car from 2 Jacks Fast, and that speaks for itself. The guy loves us, we love him. He always comes. Guy came all the way from New York just to get his car done 12 years ago, and he's still coming to this day just to get a 2 jacks fast tune-up. Now, is that saying something or is that saying something? Oh, we're good.
Good on your side, Daddy?
Yeah, we're good. And that, my friend, is gonna wrap this video up. Thank you for watching.